Hello, friends. So I want to take a minute and review some elapsed time problems with you. So this first problem I have is Miss Fick left for Pennsylvania at 3:50 p.m. She arrived at 6:50 p.m. How long did it take for her to get to Pennsylvania? And I'm noticing that this is a word problem. So I'm going to go down and get my pencil, and I'm going to circle the important numbers, which in this case are times. And I'm going to underline the question that's asking me to find how long it took for Miss Vick to get to Pennsylvania. Then I'm going to put a box around some important math words. In this case, left is important because it's telling me that there is a start time where I'm getting started on something. Arrived is an important math word because it tells me that somebody, or in this case, me, I'm getting to my destination. And how long is important because that tells me that I am trying to find an elapsed time. And finally, I'm going to go ahead and solve. If you remember, anytime we're finding elapsed time, we talked about finding the start time and the end time. So I always go down and I write the word start and I write the word end. And then I fill in the times that I circled. Anytime somebody leaves someplace, that is when they are starting. Like for instance, when you leave school at the end of the day, that's when your bus ride home is starting. And then when you get home, when you arrive at home, that is your end time. So in this case, my end time was 6:50 p.m. And then I'm going to fill in my missing times. If you remember, we skip count by 1 hour increments. So after 3:50 comes 4:50. And 1 hour after 4:50 is 5:50. And 1 hour after 5:50 is 6:50, which is my end time that I already have listed. And then we talked about drawing our Scoopies then to find out how much time has elapsed. Some students find it really helpful to put a dot right next to each time that we've written. That way, when you draw your Scoopies, you're just connecting the dots, which makes it a little easier to make sure you're not skipping a number or accidentally counting a number twice. And then after I've got my Scoopies, I just go ahead and count them up. So I've got 1 Scoopy, 2 Scoopy, 3 Scoopies. So that means it took Miss Fick 3 hours to get to Pennsylvania. And so I'm going to go ahead and stop here. And I'm going to let you try a problem on your own.